You ever go into a restaurant and ask yourself, what can I order that's healthy for me, but still tastes good and it can satisfy the need that you have for bread or some main course that's actually good for you? Well, the Osinator has figured that out. He is Nico Chavando, and he's our guest this morning. Nice to have you here, Nico. You've written this book called The Osinator Restaurant Diet, 1,000 plus healthy menu items.
Yes.
And you have everything from Bar Louie to Zaxby's in here, yes. Schlotzsky's Deli's in here, some amazing research done. Tell me a little bit about what was the idea behind the book.
Yeah, so at Stanford, I studied how to identify a need and find a solution to that problem. This book came out of the need. 1 in every 3 Americans eats out on any given day, and 40% of the US population is obese, so that's like about 90 million people in the US. So this book is to address the need for people that are eating out all the time, but they don't know how to order healthy food, or they think that eating healthy is just eating less calories. So this book is really meant to get those people on the right track, yes.
And you open the menu, and you see all this great stuff. You've got to be brave to go through and say, well, all right, so I'm just going to pick out here. Oh, I opened to Cracker Barrel.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel, a great southern restaurant. Southern chicken salad, lemon pepper grilled rainbow trout, grilled chicken salad, grilled sirloin steak. That's all on the menu, but how should I order those?
Right here, we just list exactly like, don't order the dressing, don't have the croutons, refined grains. Croutons are usually made from white flour products, which are detrimental to your health. And then we have like no cheese. A lot of people say that eat this in moderation. Like for example, chocolate can be healthy in moderation, cheese can be healthy in moderation. When they have those words on the internet, when you're looking things up in moderation, it usually means that it's unhealthy. But if you only eat a tiny bit, then you'll be fine.
It's not going to kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed that in almost every case, every restaurant, drink water.
Yes. Usually if I said, for example, like you like iced tea,
yeah.
and you said you don't like it without the sugar, a lot of people, if you list get iced tea, and you say without sugar, then they'll be like, oh, well, there's no really harm in getting the sugar added. And it really is harmful because every single bite that we take, that's a small step towards the body that we want. We are what we eat is the common saying, and it really is true. Again, this book is about making you feel healthy. The keto diet and all these other diets, they're about making you lose weight by putting you in starvation mode. And those diets are just like, they're not really about your health. They're more about just getting you to look good.
You can't sustain that for your entire life, right?
Exactly.
And so this is kind of, I eat out a lot, so this is a great diet. I love eating bread, but, and I love eating that bread that isn't good for me. Right. So what should I be doing there? What should I look for?
Look for whole grain. So like whole wheat, they call it whole grain other places.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing. These types of, so whole grains, they have the fiber that's necessary that they strip away when they're refining the grain in white flour products. Whole grain helps you actually lose weight. It helps you feel healthier. It helps you, there are studies that show that whole grains actually make you mentally sharp. So a memory-based task performance, so if you're trying to memorize things on the go, you're able to perform better when you're eating whole grains versus when you're eating only white flour
But what
products.
about the bad carbs?
Right, so whole grains, yeah, exactly. So that's a common thing. People think that all carbs are bad, but really it's when you take away the nutrients from the whole grains that those carbs are bad.
Okay, so let's talk about pizza.
Right.
Okay, that's a staple. There's a lot of pizza restaurants, and you know, especially when I'm watching football, I want to have pizza. What do I tell the pizza restaurant?
There are a few restaurants in here that do have that whole grain crust. Again, without cheese, which is a tough one for many people. But once you start taking these products out, these unhealthy products like cheese, for example, like one of my friends, they stopped for like a few weeks, then they ate cheese once after like fasting from cheese, and they felt nauseous. It's
Your stomach does react to it, yeah.
Yeah, your body's able to tell.
Now, I've been on the keto diet, I have to confess. Yes. I'm losing weight, but I know I can't sustain it.
Right.
So I've got to think about the process of getting out of keto and introducing the carbs, the good carbs that you're. Can I keep this book?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Because I think this is a great tool.
Yes.
And you got to. I mean, what's the next step for you? I mean, what is it you want to do next with what you know and what you've created here?
Right. So this book is great for. I have the Osinator Fitness program, which is, again, based on the assumption that we're losing weight by eating healthy calories and not eating junk food. So we're feeling great, we're looking great, but now we want to tone the muscles. So I have the 20-minute workouts, daily workouts. Yeah, so they're the same workouts that I do. That's the only muscle training that I do, no secret workouts. So you just log on, you can get access to this book, to the food guide, so you can make your healthy food at home and look at the workouts.
Do you have a website?
Yes, it's osinator.com. So OCINATOR.com.
All right, so we'll go to osinator.com. We'll pick up your book. I'm going to steal this book from you. And also, next time you're here, show us the exercises.
Right.
Okay, so
Yes.
we'll talk about that.
Of course.
All right, Nick
yeah.
Chavando, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you,
Great
Carlos.
to have you here.
Thank you.
And I'll try to eat healthy, okay?
Yeah.